Yes, whatever ends up happening ends up happening. But
I thought maybe I Blame You was the next James Bond for that last song.
well, I do. Isn't
Right?
that good?
Oh, that was good. Yeah, Bucket did a great job.
Bucket, yeah, Bucket for Christ, and I'll drop his link again. And then the first one was Hollow.
Yes.
He made that one, and I'll grab his link
You know,
too.
something funny, but
So-
a little bit.
The first song she did was about me and the cab ride. So now she's making fun of me and the cab ride.
Not funny.
What?
I was listening to it and I was like, man, this song could like
Hi, everybody
be about
that's
Hussy.
coming
I was
in.
like, what? So because I thought it was at first I thought it was an actual song, and then I was listening to it more and more. I was like, this is uncanny. And then I looked at the screen and saw the name, and I was like, oh god,
No,
damn, it got me.
I don't feel sorry at all because she snipes Shani. That's her whole content is sniping Shani. So you know what? You're gonna talk about me, then I can snipe you.
Oh, it's literally that whole song is literally just what Hussy said in that stream.
Like what you did with
yes,
Shani, right?
with the eviction. Yeah, he did it with the taxi cab thing because God, what a fucking mess. And
okay. You know what? I will be dropping the DMs, and in those DMs, Carrie, it shows that you did not think it was a big deal at all. So I will be proving what a two-face you are. Now, all of a sudden, everything was just too much for you, right? Everything was just too much because I didn't kiss your ass in that stream. So now you're just twisting things around to use me as an excuse of your behavior. No.
And we're gonna get into some of that because man, like Hussy's been saying all kinds of crazy.
He's been wanting my attention. Apparently, I've been hearing.
And that's the crazy thing is that like I didn't realize, I guess, that he was feeling some type of way about you, and like, but clearly he was because
I never told you. Because I never wanted to come in between your relationship. This idiot has been talking about me for over 4 years. Caitlin, thank you so much for the $2. Loudmouth tells you I dropped you an email. Okay, sweetheart. I will definitely check it. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the $2, honey. He has been talking about me for over 4 years when I was being harassed constantly and when people were calling me the predator and pedo and all that other stuff. And they were doing content about me. And he was there with all of the other content creators at that time, instigating and joining the harassment. So I've never had 2 words with this guy. I completely have ignored him. Okay? And yes, Hussy, in the chat of Carrie's live, he wouldn't shut up about you. See? This is what I mean. I've never, ever said anything about him. Carrie never even knew that I didn't like him. Carrie never knew the things that he said about me. I knew that he was in Discord, and I just kept my mouth shut. Okay? And I know he is a part. He has something to do with my falling out with Carrie. Because I knew he was in her ear. I knew it. And he admitted in the last stream that, yes, I did tell Carrie I thought you were a piece of shit. I never told Carrie I think he's a piece of shit. And then I found out in the Discord he was talking shit because David was in the Discord. That's the kind of friend I am. If I don't like a friend of yours or whatever, I am not going to try to pit you two against each other. She had no idea. And my beef with him has been for 4 years. 4 years. No one knew about it. No one fucking knew about it. Fallon, thank you for the $5, honey. I'm so sorry. What can't she just be and move on with her cheerleading squad? Sorry, this is so heartbreaking to watch. and see. I don't. Well, thank you for the $5. First of all, everybody says Carrie loves to be the victim. Carrie does not want to talk about the drama. Remember, she said that. She just does not even want to do the drama anymore either. Talk about it, nothing. But what does she do on the Wednesday where she's supposed to do this carried away with whatever his name is? She's talking about the drama. She made a song about me. And now I don't know what more she has to say. I haven't heard. But she has to play the victim. Listen, you guys, I have a clear conscience. I did nothing to her. Nothing. You guys have seen our relationship. Hey, good to see you, honey. You guys have seen our relationship. Every time we were live together, you guys witnessed how I treated her. And behind the scenes, I was equally as sweet to her. Okay? There is no guilty conscience here. I don't know what she expects from me. There is nothing more I could have given her at all. Now, all of a sudden, she has so many negative things to say about me. Why didn't you cut the friendship? Why didn't you cut it?
He's had a lot to say out of nowhere. Like, you haven't said anything about him.
I haven't said it. Yes, he has.
Like, I guess that he was feeling.
Yes, he has said a lot of things about me. That's why I said something about him. He was in the chat talking shit, and somebody just said it 2 minutes ago. Somebody just said it in the last stream. He kept on talking shit about you. That's why I opened my mouth. And I have a screenshot of him saying, yes, I did tell her that I think you're a piece of shit. Did you defend me? Did you defend me?
Some type of way about you, and like, but clearly he was, because he's had a lot to say out of nowhere. Like,
well, why don't you talk about the things that I'm saying? Clearly feels a certain way. Why? Because he's been talking shit about me for 4 or 5 years. Your friend. And believe me, sweetheart, it's a lot worse than what Buff called you disgusting. It's a lot worse than that. Okay?
You haven't said anything about him. Like,
no, he just called me just a piece of shit 2 days ago. Or 4 days ago.
It was just a weird thing that he just kind of started bringing you up, and all of a sudden now
I think what it is
because you said, I think Hussy is jealous, okay, that I'm having you on as a co-host. And I said, no, because before you asked him, you asked me in January or December to be your co-host, and I said no. Okay? And then when he started talking about me in your chat, I brought his name up. And he has been saying shit in Discord as well. And he told you that he called me a piece of shit. Why didn't you defend me?
Bring these things out there. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, probably from me. Like, I guess like David went and
in the Discord.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Now you understand. Yeah, exactly. You talk shit about me in the Discord, of course David is gonna tell me. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Just like when he said that I'm a piece of shit and he said that to you, you should have come and told me. But wait, maybe you were too busy fucking around with GP316's channel. You were too busy to tell me.
Yeah. Well, but see, the thing is, like, I mean, this is the truth of it is like I blame you doesn't like Hussy, and he has never liked Hussy the whole time I was friends with Hussy, but being a good friend.
Oh, so he's told you. So he's been talking about me, Carrie. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
The truth of it is like I blame you doesn't like Hussy, and he has never liked Hussy.
Did you ask him why? Did you ask him why? I'm curious. I've done nothing to him.
The whole time I was friends with Hussy, but being a good friend, he, didn't try to interfere or anything in my friendship with him.
No.
Either did I, you dumbass. But he was calling me a piece of shit to you. What are you talking about? He was talking about me. I wasn't talking about him.
And,
Right.
his feelings were his feelings, but he didn't try to push that on me or make it weird or, like, I don't know, take bets about when the friendship was gonna end and, shit like that. He was respectful with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he had
Let
warned
me
me,
tell you
but
something. He's not respectful. He is not respectful at all. The way he behaves in other people's chat when they were talking about me, hi, Donna, is not the Eric that you see in your chat. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. I'm going to keep the bad language to myself.
let's face it, like, I mean, everybody warned me. So, that was kind of the thing.
I still get.
So now everybody warned her. You know what, Carrie? I did nothing to you. Let's just face that. So your whole argument is that I allowed Buffweeb to call you disgusting when you called him disgusting first. I don't see your husband defending you. Your husband is on panel. Is he defending you? I gave you a wrench to time out anybody that offends you or misbehaves in chat. I am not your personal assistant. I am not going to be there to hold your hand. You talk smack, you're going to hear smack. You call someone disgusting, and they call you disgusting back. What's the problem? What is the problem, Carrie? You can just dish it, but you literally can't take the same thing you just dished. And it's my fault. It's my fault because he called you the same thing you called him. If that's not acceptable, what makes you think it's acceptable for you to call him that? If it's not acceptable to you, maybe it's not acceptable to him. So if you don't want to back and forth, maybe next time you should just keep your mouth shut. Just like I think this guy is a piece of shit too. But guess what? I kept my mouth shut. For 2 years of our friendship, I kept my mouth shut. Can you do the same thing? I could have easily started something, right? And then expected you to block him. Did I do that? And let me tell you, he's said and done a lot more than call me disgusting.
Surprised every time this shit happens. Like I am fucking blown away about Hussy. I am goddamn floored about TJ. I think they are fucking alien plants because this is so fucking crazy.
I'm more surprised at TJ than Hussy, to be honest, because again,
let's put everything on the table. You don't think people told me about Carrie? People are still telling me about you. People are still coming in the chat, emailing me, saying that you blocked me because I just didn't like her. I like your content. Or I couldn't watch anymore because of Carrie. Or she's such a downer. Or I couldn't take her being on panel anymore. I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. Hi, Casper Boo. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Hussy Buff is going to do the interview in 10 minutes. Oh, you're kidding. Well, I'm not going to snipe him. Let him do I think his is members only, I think, right? I'm not a member, but are you talking about the one with G-Man? I'm not a member. But maybe I'll react to it tomorrow, become a member. But I want to hear what she has to say. Thank you for being a member for 3 months.
Many people warned me about Hussy. I always knew like there was a chance it would go this way, but I hoped that it wouldn't. That it was kind of.
You hoped that it wouldn't? No, you wanted it to. You absolutely wanted it to, because it didn't have to go this way. It didn't. You didn't have to ignore 20 of my phone calls when I was calling to check up on you. You could have picked up the phone calls. You had planned to do this. That was just the icing on the cake. Hey, Takedown Man. Ladma tells you that's what my email is about. You have some, oh, see? Caitlin says that's what my email is about. You have someone blocked because of Carrie. That wants to be a member. All right. Did you give me the name in the email, sweetheart? I just want to apologize to everybody that Carrie blocked without my permission, and everybody that I blocked when you actually were a viewer, a follower, a subscriber, or whatever. You know, you don't have to agree with. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did, same mistake that I did with her. I'm not. I just don't want my moderators to be disrespected. But no, nobody's going to block. Nobody's going to block anyone. That's my thing. If you have to block someone that's really effing up, then you just do the timeout for 24 hours. Ladmat Hussy, no Hussy. It's actually one of your current mods who blocks behalf. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I don't even know. If I can get the person's name, then I would unblock. I am so sorry.
Of that situation where I'm like, you know what? A lot of people have said a lot of things about me. Don't have the best reputation, right?
Oh, you don't say. You don't. Hey, Lee, good to see you. You don't say. Did I judge you? Did I? You don't think the first week people were telling me about you? I didn't care.
And so if people just took other people's word and didn't give me a chance, then you know what I mean? Like, then people might just write me off from the get-go too. So that's the like way that I try to go about it, but I end up, yeah, getting burned quite a bit because.
But honestly, like,
honey, you did not get burned. Sorry, sweetheart. How did you get burned? Noxious, thank you for the $5. Love you all and hope you're all having an amazing night. Always sending best vibes to you all. And we're sending the best vibes to you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the $5, honey. Carrie, you didn't get burned. You said, Hussy, you're a fucking snake. And I said, okay. Okay, Carrie. You got burned. You are a perpetual victim. Perpetual. Just be honest and say, you know what? I just didn't want to deal with him anymore. But don't act like you're a victim.
For me, I think that it is, it has changed even the way that I approach like new people, but even people that I have known for a long time. Like early on, like when we were first doing this, even like when you were very new, and I was in Discord all the time. I was, you know,
you know what? Yes, Penguin, I am 100% better off. People come to watch me. Whether I'm an asshole, whether I'm funny, whether I'm not funny, whatever you may think I am. People come to watch me. Not Carrie, and not my friend David, not anyone, just me. So when I have Carrie on panel, which I did as a friend, okay, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you an email that I got yesterday. And I wasn't going to share this, you guys. Okay? I really wasn't. But I shared it with, this is from yesterday. And I'm going to email it to myself right now. And I'm going to read it to you guys. And you're going to see the difference between me and this person here, okay? I don't need nobody up here as a co-host, Carrie, okay? Oh, damn it. And I am not going to allow her to come and say crap about me. I'm going to delete it after I show it, but I had to do it this way. All right, so this video, we're at 30 minutes.
Into this and that.
We're at 30 minutes. Okay, so we'll remove that. And I got this email yesterday. And I'm not going to show the name. But I want to share it with you guys. Can you see that? It's on my community post. It says, "Hello, loudmouth Hussy. I know this is going to sound corny, but I watch your channel every time. I'm a member. I just found out that she has a tumor in her throat." Okay? She says she just found out she has a tumor in her throat. She says, "Your content encourages me to keep going." We need more encouragement in the world and more love in the world. God is love. Wish I had a like you friend. Be blessed. Please keep me in your prayers. Thank you very much. Okay, Carrie? So you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. You can try to say, oh, whatever you want to do, say about me, I'm not a good friend or my whatever. Whatever. Okay? I don't need you to tell me anything about myself. So you guys, I don't know what this person's name is, his or her, I don't know. But if we can all just say a prayer tonight and keep this person in our prayers, the fact that our community keeps her going, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Listening to every word of
you
every
were a
fucking
lot more
drama bullshit,
involved.
and I don't even want to. Like it's not even like
No.
fun
Well, I think that
anymore.
ever since with the TJ stuff, when that went down, you kind of that was it. You were kind of done with it, and that's what's so like
Probably.
unfortunate too.
Well, did he know that TJ had messaged you months and months in advance and told you he was sorry? Did he know? Or did you keep it from him too, just like you kept it from us and told everybody that, oh, he hasn't gotten back to me or said anything, right? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why? I'll tell you, because you want to play victim. And now again, you got burned by me? Okay.
About how he has been like acting about it, because like we gave a lot of time and energy to that podcast and that show, and you know, I never made a dime. That was fine. I didn't ask for money. And that's never what it was about for us. And but just like to hear him now saying the things that he's saying and the way that he's talking, he's like, and yeah, I regret ever having her come on and blah blah blah.
In genuine tip, so I will say I became a member because at the end of each of your streams, you remind me to love myself, because ain't nobody better, and it always makes me smile. I love that. Honestly, need that. And I swear to you, I have been saying that for over 4 years because that's how I grew up. I'm not a runway model. I'm not the most gorgeous person in the world. I'm overweight. I have my flaws. But you know what? When I walk with my head up high. I walk with confidence. And I love myself for who I am, with all of my flaws, with everything. And that's what I try to tell people. I don't give a damn if you're whatever. Always remember to love yourself, because honestly, there's no one better. And I will always continue to say that. And thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much.
It's like, no, you don't. I know you don't regret the money that you made. I know you don't regret that part.
And the saving of the channel, like that was literally in its fucking death throes. Like,
and he has said that. That's
just
the
don't
thing.
rewrite history, though. Just don't. Right. I mean,
well, I'm glad you really are back in the drama. Congratulations and welcome back. I knew you couldn't stay out of it for too long. I really did. You know, remember I said that I was going to react to your video and I was going to react to that stream. I didn't want to watch TJ's stream when he was watching your video. You know why? Because I really didn't want to get into it. Guess who does? You.
That's what's so frustrating is that he is doing what Shani and Rev do. Like, you are trying to rewrite history. You're doing things that other people in the past have done that you, when they did those things, you swore. You were like, I would never, no matter what happens, you will never see me up here talking bad about them. And that just all went out the window, I guess.
For me, I think that people do a lot of things because of feeling slighted and embarrassed. People like almost lose their minds because of that, because those two things are extremely difficult to just get in your head, like to get right within your head. If you feel embarrassed or like someone's trying to get over on you, and I think that online that is almost magnified.
Oh,
because
for sure.
you can be flooded by a whole new group of people who make you feel that, and they can just pile on. And I think that is what's happening. And I truly feel like something has drastically changed. Like, he is doing the things that he literally would rail against over and over and over. And the rewriting the history, and it's history that there is video and audio proof of. That is bananas to me.
Well, that's the thing too, is like I don't care. Even with everything that's happened, I still have like good memories. Like, I don't regret it, and I'm the one that didn't make any money. Like you know, and I don't regret it. Like, because I think that when it was good, it was good. We had a good time, and like, I'm telling you, if you go back and TJ, if you go back and look yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. You were a different person 3 years ago. You are not the same person that you were. I don't know what changed, and it really doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's your personal business. But I can promise you, something changed in you. Well, I think that it's
something changed in you as well. You've changed too.
The drinking, he's not going to admit that, but that's what I saw. I saw a person that in the beginning, you know, every once in a while would drink a beer or two on stream, whatever, like, go from that to literally being hammered every stream we did. And it changed things. It did. It changed him, in my opinion, but maybe these things were always there. I don't know.
I think I am wildly different than I was 3 years ago, but the thing that doesn't change is like my values and like, you know, who you are as a person. That doesn't.
This guy in the middle must be so damn lonely. They obviously don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Don't you have anything better to do?
Change for me. And so if it does, then to me that says one of two things: you're either faking now or you're faking then, and both of those things I have no time for. But I mean, even the last, like, maybe not the last, but maybe second to last or third to last stream that he did, I texted him and said, I think this is too much. Like, well, I don't know what is going on, but I feel like, I mean, you're doing too much, and I don't know what you think. Like, I don't know why you think that I would support this, but I would not. And he texted something back. I'm not even like, say the exact whatever, but I said, listen, I said, let's talk tomorrow. Like, we will call and we'll talk. And they just didn't, because he said something like, I just, I had to respond or something because Carrie keeps, talking shit. And so and I'm telling this to Carrie as we're saying, as this is all being said, and I said, but I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. And then I shit you not, the next day, like before the call even happened, somebody's sending me screenshots of him in some chat, literally just talking shit more. And I mean, I don't. So to me, that felt like, to me, it was like,
man.
I might say this, but I don't actually mean it, and fuck you. So I just don't know that there's any redemption from that in my.
And on this one the other night, like, he's literally up there like talking about Michael, and he's like, he's insinuating and making it sound like you were like bashing me and talking shit about me to him, which I know didn't happen. But the whole thing is like, why would you want, as if you care about Michael, why would you go and try to cause problems like that? Like, it's like really fucking selfish.
I couldn't watch it. I was
I didn't. I didn't watch. I literally have watched like a couple of clips because I couldn't sit through it either.
Normally, I would absolutely applaud someone like taking an interest in me getting a blowjob, but to me, it was that was so fucking cringy to me. Like I literally felt like I was like not listening to a person I knew.
For everybody who,
I gotta be honest with you, and I'm not just saying this, but I don't miss her one iota. I don't think there's anything a friend could do to keep her happy. I don't think there's anything a man could do to keep her happy. I think she's just an ungrateful, miserable, angry, bored housewife. I really do. I really do. You know, a lot of people could say a lot of things about Carrie to me in the beginning of the relationship, or a lot of things people could say about me to Carrie in the beginning of the relationship. But I was nothing but super sweet to her. So you know what? It doesn't matter what people said. You guys saw it every day. You guys saw. I don't have to tell you.
Doesn't know, and this is when I literally, it was like a clip, and I heard this and was like, okay, turning this off, because I was like, that's enough. He literally was like saying something about the only time that Carrie's mouth should be open is near me.
Carrie, there's a reason why there's only 120 people in your chat after you've been gone for a week. 120 people. And I have over 300.
Michael's dick.
That's so,
like, what? TJ, do you not realize that you sound exactly like Teddy Bear?
No, what a good point. Like that.
You are,
or like when Rev and Shani were like talking shit and like, why aren't you fucking your husband? Like, it is literally like you could.
Why does it need to go
his
there?
voice on? Like, that's crazy.
Why? Why does it need?
Well, why didn't you tell him? If you had a problem with the things that he was saying, why did you stream with him 3 days a week, 2 days a week? Now you bitch about it.
Need to go there, and then TJ, you're like talking all this shit about like me, about me being.
She's live now with 113 people in there.
A photographer, and trying to like belittle that and like, oh, you fucking stupid. Okay, TJ. Well, again, this is all like I don't want to be talking about any of this shit, but you won't stop, and because of
it doesn't matter. You can still shut the fuck up about it. It doesn't have to be a back and forth. Today is Wednesday, right? You came on today to do your crime talk, right? Why are you talking about it? He can talk about it all he fucking wants. It doesn't mean you have to respond.
What happened with Hussy you decided you wanted to come on again to jump on that and try to, I guess, ride this whatever the fuck is going on. And you're talking shit about me as a photographer. Well, TJ, do you not remember talking to me and Michael about how you weren't working as a chef and you were actually just waiting tables? Because you did that. You told us that. And you sure as fuck didn't make it seem like that in front of the audience. So before you get on here and start belittling things that I've done as a career, you might want to look in the mirror, sir, because
I'm glad you said that. Before you start talking shit and making lies up and pretending it was really unacceptable, then I'm going to show proof how it was not. He was just saying that you are no photographer if you just took pictures here and there. You can give your rebuttal. No one cares.
When you came to us with that, I never belittled you. I never made you feel like you were less than or whatever from it. You said you could make more money that way. Okay, well then I'm good. Do what you need to do. So you're just taking it to these.
No, but you told me everything about his sickness and what he tried to do with himself and how he was depressed and he tried to unalive himself and he's doing this and he's doing that. Why did you tell me all of that? It was none of my damn business, and I did not ask to know. Just like I didn't ask you any personal questions about your life. Why did you volunteer that information? I guarantee you didn't want me to know or anybody else. But you outed all of that because you're such a good friend. I should have known about Hussy. Yeah. But you're perfect, right? You're the friend that everybody wants. And meanwhile, you were talking behind my back last August, right? Right? Did I ever talk about your back? Behind your back? You're not a victim at all. At all.
Levels that, like, I don't know why, because again, I don't have anything to hide. Like I said, TJ, if you want to drop every
except the text messages,
fucking DM that we have, feel free. Feel free.
So that's
I stand by everything I fucking said ever. Okay.
But what?
It's not
good. Well, how about when you said, you know what, that cab ride was not a big deal? Why are you turning it around and saying it is a big deal now? Because you want to use it as an excuse that you're pulling away, right? Which honestly, you did me a favor.
Not going to flip overnight just because certain things have happened. So for you, like, it's just so pathetic that, like, the second this all happened, now all of a sudden you're coming after me as a stay-at-home wife. Oh, Carrie doesn't fucking work. This and that. You weren't working either, TJ, and we didn't even know that. You were lying to us too. And coming on the podcast when the whole time Tabs is paying the bill.
He was saying that you were not cooking, you were not working, you were just staying home. Michael had to pick up food. Michael had to do everything. That's what he was saying. I don't care you're a stay-at-home wife. But my gosh, you can't throw a chicken in the fucking air fryer? No one is saying slave over the house. You have one adult son that is an adult. You can't just boil pasta.
And you're sitting there judging Corky and talking shit about him and the fact that his girlfriend has to pay everything. You're literally doing the same thing. The same fucking thing. And when it comes to the hospital stuff, because you've tried to spin that too, because you really, really want to make it look like you have some kind of justified reason to go like scorched earth and get fucking insane on here. and you're trying to portray it as this, there was some huge betrayal that happened because
like, she still doesn't think she should apologize for telling everybody that he tried to unalive himself. Like, you're right in every aspect, in every argument. There's not one thing that you did wrong. Of course not. Of course not.
I talked to Cal about what happened with you. And you were saying on that stream, oh, Cal was a stranger. She was just like a stranger. No, the fuck she wasn't.
Exactly.
We were very close at the
Good
time.
to see you.
And I trusted her 100%, which is why
TJ counted how many fallouts she's had in just a matter of months, and it was 55. 55. I'm over here in my little corner just chit-chatting with her. Whoever she don't want to talk to, whoever she don't want in my chat, we block. And I still get a kick up the ass. There are a lot of people I've never spoken to. A lot of people have never spoken to me. I had to block them.
Why she was an admin on the Discord and had just as much power on there as I did. She could have deleted the whole fucking server. So yeah, I think I did trust her. And you don't seem to understand that, like, the things that you do, they do affect other people, not just you. So it did affect me, what was going on. And you didn't even tell me. He never.
Yeah, just like you blocking people that you don't like affects me. It affects my channel. There are content creators that are coming in here that like me and don't like you, and you're blocking them. And I didn't say a fucking word because you have a mod and you were my friend. But, oh, I've been such a bad friend. Not only that, but I gave her the $500. Oh, people warned me about you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Came and had these conversations. It wasn't like this was something that was said to me in confidence or whatever. It wasn't. It was something that I found out and frankly needed somebody to talk to because we didn't even talk about it to him. And then I came to you, TJ, privately and said, when are you going to stop lying about what happened with the hospital or whatever? I came to you privately. I didn't go publicly.
You were lying the whole time, telling us he hasn't contacted you. You want to call out liars? Why don't you go look in the mirror? And then you didn't tell us that Mia paid you the $200 that you claimed it all came out of your pocket. No, you've paid for it first, and Mia paid you, and nothing came out of your pocket at the end of the day. But guess what? That was a secret too. Lee, thank you. So, Leah, I see. I remember now. It's Lee. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the 5 gifted memberships. I really, really appreciate you. Whoever got the memberships, you better say thank you to Leah right now. Otherwise, she's going to take you back. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sweetheart. And you guys, her name is Lee. This pisses me off.
And say anything about it. I talked to people that I trusted privately and in a place of concern. I wasn't bashing you. I wasn't trying to make you look bad.
She kept pushing the narrative that Michael paid for it. Michael initially paid for it, but immediately Mia paid for the $200. So you think we knew? No, we were all under the impression that she paid because she doesn't want to tell the truth. Hussy girl in Drader's chat, or someone said Carrie blocked her in your chat. Please unblock her. Okay, let me take a picture. Again, I am so sorry you got. You see what I mean? I will unblock. Tomorrow morning when I get up before my stream, I will go through all of my block list. You guys, I'm really, really sorry. She lied about the, no, okay, so she paid. And I think that day or the day after or that week, Mia paid her the $200, but we didn't know. Mia said it in my chat last week. We didn't know. She said, "Oh, she paid for it."
I was worried about you. Michael as well, we were fucking worried. And thankfully, Tabs was nice enough to like call me and let me know something, or else we would have just been sitting there for like another 2.5 weeks, or not 2.5, but another week and a half, or at least. Like, he was in there for a long time. And, you know, like, he just I don't think he understands the impact that all of that stuff had on other people. Because again, it doesn't just affect you. If I didn't care, or if I was just trying to like make him look bad, or what, I could have like thrown him under the bus with this stuff a long time ago. TJ, you literally fucking said that I want to get with 18-year-olds. Like, maybe you should go back and watch that stream, because you went so fucking far and in front of everyone.
Yeah, that was.
He apologized to you, but you didn't let us know. He was wrong. Have you apologized to me? He apologized for his behavior. What does that mean? That means he realizes that he fucked up. Unlike you. What more could the man do other than apologize? If you don't want to accept the apology, then just say it. But he knows he did wrong. So, what is your point?
So bad.
For no reason. And you really don't have any guilt about that.
But the thing that is important.
You don't have any guilt about your behavior either. I don't believe that, as G-Man likes to say, audacity.
About that more than anything. Like, yeah, I mean, but that was post the apology that he keeps reading over and over and over and over again. Like, there was a stream post that where he went too far.
Right,
and, like,
that's the other thing.
Fucking nuts.
That's another thing that he brought up and was like, "Oh, right here," when he's showing the DMs, because you did that, TJ. That's another thing that you swore you would never do. And I have not shown it.
And if you think she won't talk behind your back, and if you think she's not a two-faced, I was going to say toothpaste. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you don't think she's two-faced, you're mistaken, because she's been talking behind my back. Chantel, this is what I'm saying. I don't even know what the fuck he's up there for. Yeah, I was going to say toothpaste. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Any of your DMs, nor Cal's. So, but you guys are out here showing everybody ours, something you swore you...
You know what? This happened to me too for 2 years. Guess what? I didn't complain. I did not complain. I didn't say anything. You know what? Because I got to take the good with the bad. I mean, nobody's... I'm not perfect. I still took whatever it was. Her coming on my panel, derailing it, wanting to play this, wanting to play that, wanting to watch this, wanting to watch that, derailing it because she wants to address a troll in the chat. Do I address trolls in the chat? Maybe 1 out of every 10 trolls. Trolls came in here earlier. Did I say anything? No, I just blocked them. But guess what, Carrie? Did I have that problem when I was on your panel? No. Nobody came in there talking smack about me. But when you're on my panel, it happens on a regular. And wanting to talk over me too, all the time. I never said anything, Jennifer. You don't think I made me feel annoyed because I give you a chance to talk. You give me a chance to talk. It's my damn panel. She don't give that person a chance to talk. I didn't say nothing. I didn't let it bother me. Exactly. Fuck it.
You'd never do. Imagine that. But you're on your stream, drunk, foaming at the mouth for like 21 and Slayer and these people that are in your chat that fucking cannot stand you and are literally laughing as you're doing all of it.
Donna, thank you so much for the $2, sweetheart. With friends like her, who needs enemies? For real. For real. It was not easy being a friend up to her. It really wasn't. I couldn't do anything right. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Of this. And you think that they're hyping you up because they agree with you? They don't. They want a shit show. And you're giving it to them. But you said, oh, look here, I apologize. See, I guess it wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah. 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 Totally.
No, it wasn't. And I'll explain why. Because if you look at the date, that day you sent that because you were planning on going live in a couple of hours. And that's why the message came in the first place, because you didn't know whether or not I was going to be coming on. So you messaged me and said, oh, and I apologize. And I'm going to be going live. And if you want to come on, you can. No hard feelings. As if you had some fucking, that like there was some reason that you should have had.
I don't give a flying fuck. You did not apologize at all. Okay? And his behavior was disgusting. And your behavior was disgusting. But you know what? You, bitch, were sober. Come here. No, you don't do that. Come here. Come here. That's a no-no. You're over here telling us he was intoxicated. He was intoxicated. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And it was disgusting. Everything about that, I called it out. But you were fucking sober. So what's your excuse? Where is your apology?
Hard feelings against me? I hadn't done a damn thing but try to fucking salvage this interview that you just completely, I mean.
Not to mention, when I'm doing my pre-party show, you constantly keep texting me over and over again to try to derail me and piss me off. Why don't you try to fix your problems?
I mean, just when you literally threatened Shani's son that you were going to get Jason on him, his abuser.
We fucking know all this. Talk about your behavior towards me. Don't talk about no 6-month-old issue. He's apologized. We all know what he said. Let's not deflect, okay? There's a lot that's happened since then. Why don't you talk about the obvious? You want to talk about behavior? Let's talk about it. Like yours.
This needs to sink in, TJ. We covered these people for
years. It was bad. I'm sorry.
You know what
bad.
The fuck they went through. And then you acted like that.
And all that I have said and done for you, and you acted like that. Lee, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie, for the $5. Just to give good news, my dog finally made friends at the doggy daycare. Ah! Oh, that's such good news. You just made me laugh, sweetheart. That's so great. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, that's such good news. Aww. What kind of doggy do you have? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, it's a mix? He's a petite staffy Roddy. Oh, well, I'm so glad that he made friends, sweetie. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat, sweetheart. Thank you so much, hon.
Has every right to be upset with you over that, but you couldn't even fucking take that.
Oh, shut up.
And then because I said that you ran like a coward and hid like a cockroach, not a cockroach. There's no A in there. It's cockroach, by the way. Okay.
What?
But
I used to call it cockroach.
He keeps saying that over. She called me a cockroach. A cockroach. I don't know why he says it like that, but he says it like that fucking a million times. It's cockroach. But either way, I said like one. I didn't call you one. But yes, I think that you handled those things in a very cowardly way.
Hey, Katie.
You didn't say, "Oh, I just wanted to go take time to work it out with my family." Whatever. Yeah, you could have done all that. That doesn't mean you had to leave like you did. Then you could have.
106 people in her chat. Congratulations.
You didn't have to show your ass like you did on the last stream, which came after the interview. So you had apologized. Let me get back to that.
Girl, he showed his ass. He apologized. You, on the other hand, just showed your ass and still showing it.
Apologized and said, if you want to come on, you can. No pressure, no hard, whatever. I said nothing back. Michael did go on because at that time he was still trying to be supportive to you, even after you acted like that and did all that shit. He was still going to be friends with you and be cool with you. And I wasn't trying to stop that because I know they have their friendship. Just because this happened and I'm irritated, whatever, I'm not going to like stop them from being friends or whatever.
Yes,
but
Shadow.
Exactly. You go on to this stream and proceed to call me a bitch during the stream for no reason because I wasn't even on panel.
Oh, God forbid he calls you a bitch, but you can call me a fucking snake while I'm doing a show, right? You can call me a fucking snake and not apologize. No one cares, Carrie. Play your victim card all day long for the rest of your fucking life. Please, please. You really shouldn't play it right now, considering everything is still so fresh. Your behavior is still fresh in everybody's mind, okay? And you're talking about what came out of his mouth. He called you a bitch.
I don't know. I guess maybe somebody brought my name up in the chat. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look, but you took this string down too. So we'll never know. But you called me a bitch. And then at the end, when you were crashing out.
And you're still not over it.
Because people were trying to hold you accountable. I came up on panel and tried to talk to you and said, look, I think that you need help because I think you have a drinking problem, and the things that I'm seeing that you're doing when you're getting angry like this, when you're drunk, is not, I don't believe this is really you, because I think that you are better than this, and I think it's the alcohol. And you got it so pissed at that you rage quit and said, oh, Carrie ruins another fucking stream, and you
know what, Carrie, out you do,
and left it like that.
Stop. You do, you maybe not that one, but you do ruin streams. Let me tell you something. That one stream that Rev was on panel while whatchamacallit was getting 302, Shanny, and you decided to come up on panel while me and him were doing an interview. He fucking rage quit because of your fucking ass. Your fucking ass. Okay? You had no fucking right to ruin that interview that I was having. But Buffweeb is disgusting for wanting to talk to Rev, right? But you're not fucking disgusting for doing the same fucking thing that Buffweeb wants to do. Right? Let me have a sip of my water. You can talk to Rev. You can have him on your panel. But if Buffweep does it, he's fucking disgusting. And you fucking ruined my show. Because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Did I say anything? Nope. And I still am not trying to say, oh, I have no regrets. But I have learned. And I am not going to make the same fucking mistakes. I want to see, is Michael going to defend you against Buffweeb? I'm still waiting. You need to apologize. What is this name? Is very interesting. Fallon 58. Very, very interesting. You better not be a troll. Fallon, thank you so much for the 20, honey. It's fresh and new right now, and she's really shouldn't say too much because she's really showing all of her true colors, and that makes her look even more shitty and a snake. Just saying, love you too. Yeah, she's over here telling people how to behave and what to say, what not to say. Meanwhile, she's calling her friend a fucking snake. And calling him disgusting for what? Doing the same thing that you fucking do?
No, I don't accept your apology that came a couple of hours before that. Your half-assed apology that you clearly didn't mean, because then you came on and said I ruined another stream, as if it was my fault that the one before the interview, that was my fault that got ruined. How is that you being sorry and like taking accountability?
And all the people that turned against you when you did that interview, all of your friends, you lost dozens. Did I go anywhere? Nope. Did I give a fuck that maybe that's going to affect me too? No. No, because you were my friend. And I defended you.
Ability and responsibility for that. You didn't. Your apology was bullshit. That's why I didn't take it seriously. And then months go by, you're supposed to pay William the money. You don't. You don't contact me and Michael and let us know and say, hey.
Why are you talking about this? He's already paid. We already know what happened. We've already called him out for that. You're bringing up old shit. Why? Because you don't want to talk about your shit. None of this fucking matters. None of this. This is last year, sweetheart. Last year, 2025.
I'm not going to be able to pay this money. I don't know what to do. You didn't say shit because you didn't care.
How badly do you really want to stay in the drama? I mean, this is really, you're giving yourself away by repeating what you've already said 1,000,000 times.
You didn't care. You didn't care that I was going to get shit for that.
Dude, I will say one thing, and this I do not.
89 people in your chat, Carrie. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Know why people are not saying something about it when he came back, and the example he gave for why he was gone. He's like, if your boyfriend beats your ass, wouldn't you want him to go and reflect and come back with a heartfelt apology and then just saying, sorry, I beat the shit out of you? Like, that was the example he gave. That's some fucking crazy shit.
Right.
Like, why is I don't I've heard nothing about that. That was fucking bananas to me.
Is that when he came back?
Yes, dude, he came back like when he first started talking shit about Jeans, and he was like, saying that she didn't accept the apology. He was like, if your boyfriend hits you, would you want him to apologize immediately, or would you want him to go back and reflect and then come and give you an actual apology as we thought about it? I was like,
idea.
That's fucking that jumping into your head like that. That should honestly terrify you. I mean,
it's crazy. And he was literally on a stream, not that long ago. One of the ones that he did since he's been back it was about Von Helton, and Cal was up there and he called her a bitch on there. And I'm like,
Fallon said, "Snake Carrie Hussy was good to you."
Yeah,
Dude,
he was real good.
If the bitch that supports fucking what's
Chris
his name,
Watts.
Chris Watts is mad at you.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Fallon, you literally are shitting on a woman who was murdered from. I guess this is one of Val's streams, but she doesn't talk in it. I don't know. Dude, it's on the Holocaust channel, but this is Hussy reacting to G-Man, and I want you to hear what is said here, babe, because this is like, oh my god.
Because every time they open up their mouth, the more I'm realizing more and more and more. I don't think they know how to spell logic.
Chances. But I normally don't. Like normally I'm it's written off. And I'm not saying that I think I could ever be listen.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think that I could ever be friends with him. I think that maybe that ship has sailed, but I mean I don't know.
Here's what you need to do. Okay? For real. I'll tell you what you need to do. Go watch his last stream. Just go watch a little bit of it. You haven't seen it. That's why you feel this way. When you see it, you're going to feel different. Because it's bad.
Pretty bad. Yeah, I couldn't.
Every other thing, he's calling me a fucking cunt. He is saying the most disgusting shit about me. It's vile. Trust me. You haven't watched it.
I'm not. Well, I get that
because it will upset. It's
upsetting.
It's that fucked up. It is that fucked up. And I've only.
You know what? He called you a cunt. You've called me a fucking snake. Get over it. People call me dick.
Only seen a couple of clips because that's all I have been able. Yeah, I haven't seen either one of these streams more than like a couple of fucking minutes and clips here and there, because every time I like the other day we'll talk about. In fact, I'll pull this up right now and we'll go ahead. And
go ahead.
Video really quick.
Of when
one bad bitch
thing I will say is
man to Shanny's thing, because she went live. Apparently, she's a reaction channel again now, guys. But she decided to come back. The first thing she decided to do as a reaction channel that's back is to cover TJ's stream. And so I clicked on hers for a second to see what the fuck she was saying, and was like, oh, okay, gotta click this back off, because what he was saying was so fucked up that I was like, yep, can't watch it.
Well,
can't watch it.
I will say a couple things about TJ that I maybe even forgot to when you said them. The thing about like me talking shit about you, like he and I would text. We were friends and we would text all the time. But if that had happened, I think that him not wanting to maybe share something that we have talked about or do that to me, even though he's like dropping all your DMs, I think that the hurt he potentially could throw on you, I think that he would have already shown it if he had it or anything like that. But I showed you I showed you text. You didn't ask me to. I will make that clear. He said it, and I said, that did not happen. Here's absolutely every text I have ever sent. Ever?
Yeah, he was trying to say that, like, Michael was talking shit, and then Frank and these people were in his chat, and they were like, how much to drop Michael's DMs, drop all of Michael's DMs, and like encouraging him to do it. And it's just he's allowing all, like, he's fine with it. 21.
But these people don't like him though.
Exactly, but he's that fucking desperate.
Oh, shut up! No one cares what Jeff said.
And hard up for like people that he'll take whatever he can get.
But
I guess.
See that, I have a theory about that too, really, because I feel like I've seen, like, it's what everyone does as soon as they are on the outs with you, our community, whatever.
And it's what he studied.
But I think what has happened now is,
girl, you've been dropping DMs yourself. You dropped DMs yourself. The second we got into an argument, you went and you dropped the DMs in your Discord. What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't even give me a chance to call you. Are you fucking out of your mind? That's what you did. 2-year friendship. You didn't even give me a chance. I was streaming. People told me, don't end the stream. I'm sorry that I didn't end the stream just for you. And I was going to do that until they told me don't. Fuck off. Fuck off. You hear that, future friends? If you don't kiss her ass, defend her, even if she has a wrench, be her assistant, read her mind, know what you should and shouldn't do, give her the floor, let her talk over you, end your stream when she wants you to end your stream. If you don't allow her to text you while you're streaming to derail you, you know what? This is what she's going to call you, a fucking snake.
Like, it's the feeling of losing a community, or like the support of the people who support you. Like, he has lost a great, part of that. And I think that people feel like,
are you talking about your wife?
The hate side is a ready-made community. If I go nuts and just go 180 degrees from what I normally say, and that's why he didn't hold to the things he said, like, not talking shit, not doing, like he said, I need it. I need a community. I need some support. And those people will say what you want to hear. They will back any, like, the fact that they are like propping up like things that the exact same person made a stream talking shit about. They are now propping that up as, he's the fucking victim. It should tell you everything. Like,
exactly.
Listen, I have said this before. If you want to test the theory, you don't even have to mean it. Just say, we've reconciled, we're going to be friends again. And if they support you in that, then they actually support you. If they don't, then they're blowing smoke up your ass. That is like, and I guarantee you, not one of them would support that.
Well, and this is a prime example, because this video, which I'm going to show this because TJ, you deleted it off your channel, and I can see why, but I think you need to be reminded of how bad this was. But this comes from Lulz Cow Productions channel, and I'll tell you why that's kind of interesting after, because it's just a short clip.
So you're welcome here, but you can shut the fuck up. Don't make me call Jason on you.
No.
Shit. Look,
No.
I don't put up with spamming, Zach. So you're welcome here, but you can shut the fuck up now. We all get it.
Yeah, please.
Oh, TJ, are you out of your mind? Don't do it. By the way, I didn't even know. So I guess props to Lulz Cow Productions for this, because I didn't know what was said in the chat that triggered him that bad.
Slayer boy, I don't know what you're talking about. I am very, very nice to my housekeeper. He's been with me for years. There are things that he does that are wrong, like putting my frozen food in the refrigerator or putting cold cuts in the freezer, and I get annoyed sometimes. I'm not being violent with him. I don't have a right to be annoyed when he throws out $75 worth of groceries. You don't have to be a fan of it. And you know what? That was comedy. You don't have to like it. It was comedy. I knew what it was doing. I knew what I was doing. Are you still a fan of Carrie for calling me a fucking snake? If they're not going to stop and change the subject, I've already answered the cab ride. Enough. It's enough.
I'm like, okay, he was just spamming. I guess Zach was spamming something. Don't know why. But when I saw what was spammed, now it clicked.
Well, one more word out of the troll.
Oh my God. Now I know why he got that triggered. Because Zach was talking about him. It wasn't just that he spammed the chat. It's that he spammed the chat with TJ yap more than chat, meaning he was talking too much, because that's what everybody was saying in the chat, and which is why he was freaking out and interrupting me and Will talking every 5 seconds to argue with the chat. But now I get it. Now I know why he got that nasty and that upset, because Zach was making fun of him, which was justified. And that's how, how fucking fragile this man's ego is, that even an autistic child, he couldn't fucking take it.
No, there's like 70 times you're gonna leave the same comment. That's fucking spamming.
I'm not putting up with that. Sorry.
Hey. Oh my God.
I don't understand why we have to listen to this again, Carrie. Really? This is all you have? I wish you would have really addressed your behavior instead of TJ's.
Bro, I don't even know what to say to that, TJ. Like, that might be a little bit harsh,
I would have put up with 25 times.
It doesn't matter, though.
No, it matters to me.
Carrie, you have 77 people. Like, what the fuck?
Because it's some like, you know,
I don't care
we
about
get your point.
okay.
We get your point. Don't make me call Jason on you.
All right, I'm gonna walk on. TJ, I seriously.
It matters to me because it's some like.
Literally, don't make me call Jason on you.
He apologized. Yes, I called him out. He apologized. He was drunk. He was acting fucked up. Why are we watching this again? Don't you have new content? You're starting to remind me of AJ, that she wants to do her podcast on Rumble, but she's stuck with the drama. I thought you didn't want to do drama, but you really, really don't want to leave the drama, do you? But interesting how you don't want to talk about your drama, right? Because you know you're fucked up. You know you're fucked up. You want to show this because you know TJ fucked up, right? So this, you look innocent. Of course you're going to stick to this one, right? Of course you're going to stick to this one. Is this what you call your damage control?
Don't make me call Jason on you. Okay. The person who abused this child.
You know,
I don't care
we get your point.
Okay.
We get your point. Don't make me call Jason on you.
All right, I'm gonna walk on. TJ, I'm not gonna do.
All right, that was a bad joke. Bad joke.
No, it's
All
not
right.
funny.
It's
not.
not. That's why I said it's a bad joke. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna mute myself. You guys have fun with this.
No, I don't. I honestly like.
Oh my God.
So Lowest Cow Productions, you thought this was important enough to post because TJ took it down. You titled it, "Goddamn TJ attacks abused child with mental difficulties." So tell me why, if you know this about him and he's this horrible person, right? Well, tell me why, when he was live the other night, you were buying memberships in his chat and giving him money.
Because they both don't like you. Duh.
That's what it is. They flock.
Tell me why that the minute you call me a fucking snake, you run into Rebuildables Ryan's chat and buy a membership. Oh, how interesting. How fucking interesting. Wow, Carrie Boo. Wow, you thought his content is so boring. You don't know why the women like him. You don't find anything interesting with the content. But as soon as you fucking kick me to the curb, you run in there and you say, oh, let me buy a membership because I want to support your content. Carrie, you're not good at this. You're really not. Even you've had a week to sit back and know what you're going to say, really, and just with the snap of a finger, without having to think, without having to write things down, without nothing, and I can come back and get you like this. You should really shut the fuck up.
It's
tell me why, if you know this about him and he's this horrible person, right? Well, tell me why, when he was live the other night, you were buying memberships in his chat and giving him money.
Because they both don't like
you.
Bitch.
That's what it is. They flock.
It's
so like literally, it's that easy.
I truly believe.
Listen to the one in the middle. That's what it is. They flock.
Listen. I have come up with the answer.
Yeah,
there is a James derangement syndrome.
Yes,
and it is real. I truly think
it's
that even if it is something like somebody is having a conversation and they are saying we need to, help the kids, like they deserve it, and then you say, yeah, let's help the kids. Like, fuck the kids. Like, kids? Are you fucking serious? I hate kids. People go the other way as soon as you say something. It is
no. That not me. Did I do that? Show me one person. Show me one fucking person. There's a shit ton of people. See? Hussy, I like your channel, but when Carrie would come on, I was out. Sorry she turned on you. It's crazy. Thank you, Stella. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy the content. And thank you for being here. I didn't go friending all the people that hate you. And there's so many people that hate you. I didn't do that. You did. Mm-hmm.
It's actually fucking crazy to me.
I've watched people literally defend Shani because they think that it's getting at me. We've got people defending Unicorn Girl, who is just as bad as Shani.
Mm-hmm. You need to start telling me you love carbs, so then I'll start hating carbs. So do that for me. Do that for me.
It's so fucking crazy. Shit, it doesn't make any sense. But what it shows you is that none of these people stand.
Look at this third wheel in the middle. Tell me you ain't got nothing to do without telling me you ain't got nothing to do. How embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. This is why I didn't want to take that. She offered that to me first. Hells no.
And on any of the shit that they say, they don't stand for it. They don't
Really,
have any integrity. None of them. That's what I've learned. Like,
Trisha, I remember you used to come in here. I remember that picture. Hussy, I also had to stay away when she was on panel. She annoys the hell out of me. I remember you. I'm sorry. You see, Carrie? Now, if I wasn't a good friend, I would have been like, you know what? This is ruining my channel. I got to find a way to distance myself. But I didn't. That's the kind of friend that I am. You yelled at people if they went into chats of channels that were against you. Your loyalty made you blind with. Yes. Yeah. That is something that I'm trying to work on. Yes.
It blows my fucking mind,
I expected more from TJ for years of loyalty and taking not a fucking dime from the streams and truly being a good friend. I expected more. I expected more from Hussy because of every phone call that I listened to where dude, Hussy would say, never gonna happen. I love you. You are different. Every fucking insanely drunk stream, this dipshit would come on and talk about.
Oh. What? I didn't do this. Now you're calling me a dipshit? You fucking no good bitch.
He would literally just go off on, you're different, and when I met you and you did this and I would never, and I love you, and now
all fake. All fucking, I guess the $500 that I fucking gave you was fake too. Give me my fucking $500 back, you dumb bitch. You dumb fucking bitch. Don't sit there and say fake. None of it was fucking fake. You stupid fucking bitch. When exactly, what behavior of mine and at what point did you realize that I was fake? When I was calling you on a regular to check how you were? Or when I found out you were talking behind my back and I'm fake. You stupid fucking bitch. I still haven't dropped your fucking DMs. You just wait till I fucking do it. Michael, you married a piece of shit. You married a woman that's fucking has a domestic, or not a domestic, a physical assault. Okay? Ungrateful bitch. And she's gonna make fun of me about a cab ride when she's hitting bouncers. Dipshit. Defend her. Defend her against Buffweed. I don't see you fucking defending her. Fucking piece of shit.
I so quickly.
But what's true? Like, tell me, like, be honest and tell me what's true. Tell me what is true. Is what you said then true, or is what you're saying now true? Because they both can't be. That's all I want. I just want to know which one is true. Like, put my world back on fucking axis.
I didn't take back what I said, you fucking idiot. My behavior showed. Everything I said, none of it was just talk.
It's true. Just tell me that.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Okay. I'm going to read one thing. Hold on. March 29th, 9:58 a.m. March 29th, beginning of April already. So, not even a month ago. Hey, boo, with a heart. Good morning. How you doing? I decided to torture myself and watch some of Val's latest stream. OMG. Has started doing this impersonation of you. And it's so fucking cringe. Just atrocious. She is fucking insufferable. Anyway, I want to call these bitches the fuck out, but I know that would give them what they want. So I'm going to keep fighting it. We might do a husband reacts tonight if I don't talk myself out of it. But we'd love to have you join us if you're up for it. But no pressure. And can you send me a pic of you without sunglasses? I want to do some AI photos of us together. I tried to do it with your profile pic, but it wouldn't work. It kept saying it didn't recognize a face because of the sunglasses. And a couple of Sophia's pics too. So, what is it? If you want, when you have time, please send it. Okay, OMG. I'm still Val's stream while writing this, and she's just said our friendship is falling apart because I haven't been on panel and because you aren't in the group AI pics I posted on my community tab. We got to make that happen so we can shut them the fuck up about our friendship. They want us to turn on each other so bad. And it's disgusting. They've got to be the most miserable cunts. Oh, you can call people cunt. Oh, you can use that word, but other people can't. Gotcha. Gotcha. They've got to be the most miserable cunts to walk the face of this earth. Pathetic. Oh, and are you doing your weekly update this morning? It must have been a Sunday. Just know I love you, and there's no way anyone can change that. Our friendship is pure and real. So it is pure and real. Why are you fucking saying it's fake, you dumb bitch? This was like 2 weeks already we haven't spoken. So this was like 2 weeks before the fight. So you are over here saying, just know I love you and there's no way anyone can change that. Our friendship is pure and real. That is exactly why they are so damn jealous. So you calling me pure and real. Thank you very much, you stupid fucking bitch. And now you come up here and change your whole perspective, right? You can't change it after 2 days, 1 week. What the fuck was... We get better views. We have more support. Well, I don't know about you. You have 126. I have 326. Far more entertaining to watch. And we built a beautiful community that has our back completely. They hate us because they ain't us. And we're good. Get fucked, inbred looking ass, dipshit, furry, fucking vile, disgusting piece of shit scumbags. Love you in capital letters with a heart. Get fucked, bitch. I have no regrets. You want to call me fake now because you're fucking mad and you want to play victim? Of course you want to play victim. That's what you always do.
Oh, I always hated you. He did the same thing to AJ. He did the same thing.
Wait, I never said I always hated you. I never said, show me where I said I always hated you. See, you're a fucking liar.
He said that he always hated you?
No, he said that about AJ. He'll be saying it about me too, I'm sure, though.
See, so I didn't say that about you. So why you say, I got to hear that again. You see that? Even he was fucking like, wait, he said that about you? No, I didn't.
And no, he
put my world back on fucking axis. And which one is true? Just tell me that.
Yeah.
Never happened. Oh, I always hated you. He did the same thing to AJ. He did the same thing.
Wait, see? She's saying that I'm saying it about her, and I did the same thing to AJ. That's what you're implying. Oh, I always hated you. He did the same thing to AJ. Watch, listen, you nasty fucking bitch. If he didn't call you out just now, it made people think that I said that about you. You fucking no damn good. Listen.
I just want to know which one is true. Like, put my world back on fucking axis, and which one is true? Just tell me that.
Yeah.
Never happened. Oh, I always hated you. He did the same thing to AJ. He did the same thing.
Wait, he said that he always hated you?
No, he said that about AJ. He'll be saying it about me too, I'm sure, though. I mean, that's the thing. Like,
I mean, that's the thing. Like, well, you know what? Have I said it? Have I said it? You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. I'm going to hear that again.
and that's the thing. Oh, I always hated you. He did the same thing to AJ. He did the same thing.
Wait, he said that he always hated you?
No, he said that about AJ. He'll be saying it about me too, I'm sure, though. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and
what's the thing? What's the thing? Huh? You piece of shit.
That is the truth of this. And it doesn't change the way that I feel about AJ.
What? That is the truth of this. What?
That he always hated you?
No, he said that about AJ.
Yeah.
He'll be saying it about me too, I'm sure, though. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and that is the truth of this. And it doesn't
and that is the truth of this. And then you're so disgusting. Keep talking. Hussy, Carrie the snake. Exactly. Who's the snake now, Carrie? Who's the snake now? I didn't say that. Don't put words in my fucking mouth. Don't try to push no fucking lie narrative out there. Okay? You make this very easy. Very easy.
change the way that I feel about AJ. I still don't like her because, unlike the rest of these people, I'm not gonna flip and like this bitch just because I'm not.
The thing is, you're flipping and liking Rebuildable Ryan. You flip too. The only one that hasn't flipped is me, you dumb bitch. Oh my gosh. Hi, Wildflower.
Mad at Hussy now and don't like Hussy. She's still a piece of shit too. But
wait, what?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, and that is the truth of this. And it doesn't change the way that I feel about AJ. I still don't like her because, unlike the rest of these people, I'm not gonna flip and like this bitch just because I'm mad at Hussy now and don't like Hussy. She's still a piece of shit too. But
you know what? Stay not liking me. Stay not liking me. I don't owe you anything. I'm not your bodyguard. I don't owe you that. I don't know to be your assistant. I don't have to fight your battles constantly. I mean, you're calling someone disgusting for doing the same fucking thing that you did. I can't even make that make sense for me to fight your battle on that one. And I didn't want to fight with Buffweave. I don't have a problem with Buffweave. He doesn't come in here acting disrespectful and shit with anyone. Carrie just likes to have problems with people, and Carrie was trying to find ways to blame me for things. Buffweave comes in here every now and then. He's never said anything. And I don't have to agree with what everybody says. I'm not going to call you disgusting. I'm not going to call you disgusting. I don't agree with what everybody says. I didn't agree with what Sharon Stick said about, the food situation. Did I call her fucking disgusting? No. No. But she literally fucking thinks that means what you say is nasty too.
But all of this shit that he said about her and the way that he she was, not a good friend.
She knows. You know all this shit that happened with AJ. Why are you bringing it up? You think this is going to help your case? AJ had people on her panel calling me a predator and a pedo. Are you defending AJ? Really?
Friend, because she wouldn't stand up for him, and people were bad mouthing him in her chat and on her panel, and she wouldn't do nothing. And she said to that, "You have a wrench. Why don't you just time these people out?"
But why?
And that wasn't good enough. No. What? You shouldn't be allowing it. You're not a good friend. And then when he turns around and is
more
in
than
the
that,
same
though, more than that
situation,
he said,
"It is not this fucking situation. It is not the same situation at all. And you block people, I block people all the time. How many people just said that I blocked them? You were having a back and forth. It is not the same. He was not disrespecting you and calling you predator and all this other bullshit and scammer and grifter. I'm not going to fucking come in between your conversation with him. If he's going to give you back what you're giving, then block him if you don't like it. I'm still not going to, not block him, but time him out for 24 hours. It's not the same fucking thing. He didn't call you a pedo, okay? He didn't dox you. You said he's disgusting. He said, well, I think you're disgusting for saying the N-word. That I told AJ not to play the video where you were saying the N-word, right? And you told me to tell her not to play it. And I went and I told her not to play it, right? To save your ass.
Allowing it. You're just not a good friend. And I would never allow that for people that are my friends and on my panel. And
total bullshit.
The thing that is truly mind-blowing is that he does not even see that.
No, Michael. You're fucking out of it. Put a 1 in the chat if I was not fair with Carrie. Put a 1 in the chat. If I was not fair. $300 people in here. Michael, get fucked. Get fucked. You don't. Did you say anything when Blackjack was talking about your wife? You didn't say anything. Did you say anything when Buffweed called her disgusting? You didn't say anything. Did you say anything to TJ when he said all this shit to her? You didn't say anything. And the list goes on and on. What do you want me to do? What exactly do you want me to do? I give her fucking $500. I give her a birthday fucking gift. I give her a Christmas gift. I don't owe her fucking shit.
Like I am 100% confident that Hussy thinks he's right. He thinks he was a good friend. He was right, and you are in the wrong. And you don't think that?
Nope.
I think so. I think
he knows. He just doesn't care.
No. He knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong. You are fucking crazy. You are fucking crazy. Oh my stars. Look. Carrie, I'm 200% right in this. And I will never apologize to you for this situation, ever. Ever.
I think these people fool themselves. I think that people can fool themselves into anything they need to sleep at night.
He
and
works
to be able
way
to
too
talk
hard at covering shit up for him to feel like that. These things that he does, like that Uber stream, he don't leave it up. You know what I mean? Like, if he thought he did nothing wrong, he would leave them up and shit. He knows. Why do you think he yanks down almost every streaming that he does? Like, he gets up there.
I'll tell you why I deleted, privated it. Because people told me to. That's why. People told me to. I'm not apologizing for that, Carrie. I didn't call him the N-word like you did, and you wanted me to cover it up for you. Okay? All I said was go back to where you came from. And I was in my character voice. And there were people that laughed. He didn't ask for an apology. So if you think I wanted to cover it up, you can think that. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. But it's not calling him an N-word like you use. And I don't come over here pretend like I'm right in everything I do either, unlike you. I'm not always a victim, unlike you. I've apologized.
He gets really triggered and angry, says a bunch of shit that's like really fucked up, and goes IRL and this and that, and then just thinks that if he yanks it down, it didn't happen. Like it doesn't.
You had no problem with me calling the city hall. You had no problem with all of that stuff, with Caitlin going to the house. You didn't. Now, all of a sudden, you have a problem with that. Or calling the hospital. I called the CIC today. I'm not trying to get them kicked out of there. Yeah, Caitlin, there is I think her name is Caitlin. No, there's another one that she lives over there, and she was going to the property and she was walking around and she was showing us and stuff. That's going IRL. And this is not an insult to her, but Carrie didn't have a problem with that. She's just using, exactly, Timo, she's just trying to pick excuses to make me look bad. Kristen, thank you, Kristen.
Doesn't work that way.
And
you're trying to go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I was gonna say, and Hussy, it's not it's Eric, please.
I don't give a you know what? No, it's piece of shit. Just like you want to call me a piece of shit, I'm gonna refer to you as a piece of shit. You think I'm gonna call you by your first name? Really?
You said my name wrong. It's not so just say Eric. And no, you didn't dox me. I know.
Oh my god! And another thing I heard you saying too earlier, which was that making fun of G-Man and saying that he's gay is not using gay as a diss because you're gay.
Oh wait, you're watching? You're watching? Yeah, I did say that.
Hussy, when you're saying it to G-Man, are you saying it because you think he is actually gay or like wants to come, or because you are trying to upset him, hurt him, put him down in some way? You know he doesn't want to be.
I don't give a fuck how he takes it. I don't give a fuck how he takes it, and I don't have to answer your question. Calling someone gay is not an insult, just like calling someone straight is not an insult. Okay?
Be called that, so you're doing it. That's a diss. That's using it.
I don't give a fuck what you think. You just worry about not saying the N-word, will you?
As a diss. Just because you're gay doesn't mean that.
You have no right to tell me why I'm saying it. When he says he was praying the gay away, everybody, she acts like I am the only one. More than half of the people that know him are saying that he is. And she's holding me responsible. People were calling him gay. I don't know if he's gay or not. Frankly, I don't care. It's not a big deal if he is or he isn't. But people were calling him gay or bisexual way before. Hey, Casey, that's my initials. Way before I came to the internet, they were calling him that. And now she's making it seem like I started. The only thing that I started was the YMCA song.
That you can't use being gay as a diss on someone else. So you can try to do these like mental gymnastics to explain it away. No, you're using it as a diss. That should be a problem for you.
Okay, so what mental gymnastics were you using when you used the N-word? What mental gymnastics were you using when you hit the bouncer? Oh, you were intoxicated. So if you were intoxicated and you hit the bouncer, that's why TJ ends up using the drinking as an excuse. You're not innocent, Carrie. Stop judging people. That is the problem. You use the N-word. You have hit people. I mean, you curse your friend out for no fucking reason. You're just ungrateful. Nasty bitch. Hussy played the Macho Man song for G-Man since he... I will play it after this, for sure I will play it.
There should never be a fucking situation where you're going around and to make fun of somebody, you're calling them gay. Because
oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
My opinion, in that situation, you are literally saying that being gay is a bad thing.
I'm saying being gay is a bad thing? All right. Do you think that I'm saying being bad is a bad thing? Put a 1 in the chat if you think being bad is a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. I can't. I can't.
By using it that way. It's not a bad thing. So we need to stop doing that. Everybody needs to stop doing that. No matter.
You need to stop telling people what the fuck to do and work on your own behavior. You need to work on your own fucking behavior and not tell me what the fuck to do.
No matter who you're talking to. And if you really believe that G-Man is gay, if he doesn't want to come out, then he doesn't want to come out. Shouldn't that be respected? I mean,
I am not saying 100% he's gay or not. I think he's bisexual. Go and preach to the 1,000 people on the internet that have been saying this before me. You stupid fucking bitch. Go and say it to them. How many times did he call me an it? How many times did he call me an it? Did you tell him you really shouldn't call me an it because I am gay? Calling him gay is not an insult, no matter which way you look at it. But calling me it is an insult because I am gay? Carrie, you really need a lot of growing up to do. A lot. Noxie is, thank you so much, sweetheart, for the $5. As a pansexual person, it's offensive to me that someone say calling someone gay is an insult. Nothing is wrong with being gay at all. No. I'm very openly gay. I go out in a week sometimes if I'm going to the clubs. I talk about my sexual experiences. I've said to you in my fucking stories, and I've said millions of times, always remember to love yourself, ain't nobody better. Do I look like I'm embarrassed? No, there's nothing to be embarrassed of. And thank you for being part of this community, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Well, I mean, understand why we're using someone's sexuality and to attack them. We should never be weaponizing.
Because he's, first of all, Carrie, he's been attacking me and my sexuality, and he's making it look like a bad thing. What are you fucking talking about? Ever since G-Man has known me, he's been putting me down because I'm gay. Are you fucking kidding me right now? He was telling me that I don't have the right to vote. You know he's being sued because of the defamation and slander and the things that he said in the title of his stream and the threats. And you're out here telling me that I'm calling him gay and that's wrong? No, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do
that. Someone's sexuality, period.
I think that maybe like as a diss would be the like he's saying it obviously to trigger him. Like if G-Man didn't want to be tall and Hussy was saying, "Man, you're so tall," and it was triggering G-Man, then you're using that as a diss, or maybe not as a diss, but as a weapon. I mean, as a thing to trigger,
a negative thing, and you shouldn't do that. Like
if it pisses him off, it pisses him off because he's ignorant and he's a bigot. But you know for a fact that I don't ever think that being gay is a bad thing. So it's not coming. I'm not being malicious about it. He's a fucking bigot and he's ignorant. And he's calling me an it. I don't give a fuck how he takes it. He said he's praying the gay away. You have no problem questioning Rev, because Rev wore a wig and he talks about being like Macy or Lacey or whatever the fuck. G-Man wears a wig too. At least Rev doesn't say he's praying the gay away. You have no problem talking about Rev's sexuality. If I think someone is gay, I have every right to give my opinion. It's just an opinion. For fuck's sake. Thank you for defending him, for me calling him gay. I still haven't heard you defend me with the title that he made for that stream. You're so full of fucking shit, Carrie.
It's not a good look, in my opinion.
Oh, you want to talk about good look? Okay. We'll talk about good look tomorrow.
and you're trying to justify it away, and you're not going to be able to.
Honey, shut the fuck up.
And the other thing that I want to know, Hussy, because I guess he's sniping too. So answer me this. You said that when you threatened to have AJ's husband fired, you ran in her chat, you were triggered and drunk, and that's your excuse for everything. You and TJ, maybe y'all should collab because y'all have a fucking shitload of things in common.
You really don't want to talk about alcohol, Carrie. You really do not want to talk about alcohol.
Mainly, you're getting drunk on streams and saying dumb shit. But you went in there drunk and said, I'm going to call your husband and get your husband fired.
Yes, I've addressed this.
And then you didn't apologize for it.
No.
When someone called you out for it a couple of days later, you said, I'm not apologizing.
No, because I didn't do it.
Because I threatened it, but I didn't do it.
Correct.
I didn't actually do it.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Okay, then stop saying you're going to sue G-Man. Stop calling the police on him. Stop all of this. Because he's just saying he's going to come to your house. He hasn't actually done it.
That's a good point.
How the logic, LOGIC, works.
Is she fucking out of her mind? Does she really think that I'm suing him because of a threat? No, you dumb fucking cocksucker bitch. I'm suing him because the 3 letters that he said in his title. You stupid dumb bitch. The threats that he made, he's getting a restraining order. Are you that dense? Are you that fucking dense? I got to hear this again.
So it doesn't matter. Okay, then stop saying you're going to sue G-Man. Stop calling the police on him. Stop all of this.
I didn't call the police on him. You don't fucking tell me what to do when I'm being threatened, when I'm being defamed. You do not tell me what the fuck to do, just like I don't tell you what to do.
Because he's just saying he's going to come to your house. He hasn't actually done it.
So you think that's bad too?
Logic, LOGIC, works. If we turn that around on you, it wouldn't work out very well, would it?
I mean, I wonder if both, I guess would be
and saying it's
actionable in the law. Because, I mean, he's threatening to
don't talk about G-Man
harass what's-her-name's husband, and G-Man's threatening.
First of all, G-Man threatened my life, and he accused me of spreading something. Okay? Carrie, if you're going to talk, at least know what the fuck you're talking about before you come up and try to spell LOGIC. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And shame on you for defending G-Man. I am not apologizing for something that I did not do. I apologize for things that I did. Like say what I said to Aria. That was wrong. I apologized. I apologized to her. I apologize when I'm wrong, Carrie. I apologize when I do something that I don't have proof or is offensive or it could be. So I do. I don't need you to tell me because you don't know when to apologize. You don't know right from wrong. Because if you did, you would have apologized to me. Did you apologize for calling me a fucking snake? Did you? You did that. That you actually did. I didn't do anything. And when you say something once, it's not harassment. It's not harassment. You have to keep doing it over and over again, and then they can get you for harassment. Okay? You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot.
To not actually, I don't know if you threatened physical harm, but he's threatening to harass Hussy by coming to his.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's threat. A threat is a threat. We shouldn't be doing it.
Maybe that's the part that is the most.
Hussy, let me explain this to you. When you went in her chat, when you went in AJ's chat and did that, you were harassing her. That is.
Shut the fuck up. So when you texted me over and over again, you were fucking harassing me too, you stupid bitch. You stupid fucking bitch. And I was going in her chat, a public fucking chat. She didn't block me. She could have fucking blocked me. Okay? If she was being harassed, I said one fucking thing. How the fuck is that harassment, you stupid fucking dumb, uneducated bitch? If it was harassment, if somebody's coming here and harassing, they get blocked. Okay? I said one fucking thing. You, on the other hand, got blocked because you were harassing them, right? You were harassing. So if that's what you want to call my behavior, then you got to call your behavior the same fucking thing. You send me more than one fucking text message. And you continued to the second stream at night where I had to fucking block you. First time I had to turn my fucking phone off. And then at night when we did the pre-party show, I fucking blocked your ass. Yeah, you know about harassment, don't you? And let's talk about what you did to GP316's channel when you got all bent out of shape that fuckatoth squath got a wrench. And you said, I have my wrench, but I don't want it, but I'm going to go do whatever I got to do to his fucking channel. What is that? That's not going IRL? That's not going IRL? That's not harassing or whatever. What do you want to call that? What do you want to call that? Being a good friend or fake friend? Or what? Or jealous bitch? Guess who didn't do that? Me. Why don't you go fucking apologize? You got a lot of apology. Honey, you can spend the whole year doing Carrie's apology tour, bitch. You're disgusting. When Buffweeb called you disgusting, you are. And they didn't know about all this shit. I didn't open my mouth and say anything about it. I apologized. I apologized to GP because I was stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You told me you were doing that. You're my friend. And I feel like if I tell him, you're going to get mad. If I don't say anything, GP's going to get mad. So I apologize for that. I apologized to GP on stream, and I said my behavior was disgusting. I should have fucking told him. So sit down with fucking pointing fingers and judging people, bitch. Because before you give Carrie a wrench, just know that she absolutely will go and play with your fucking mods or people in your chat and everything else. 100 fucking %. Guess who doesn't do it? Me.
Literal harassment. You don't have the right to go in her chat and threaten to have her husband fired. Ever, period. I don't care if you're going to do it, not going to do it. What?
Carrie, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not calling her husband's job. I said that I would set it because I've been poked and poked for almost a year. And before I accepted AJ's apology, she was harassing me doing the same fucking shit for 2 years. So I said something that I would never do. Because when I went into her stream, I had just gotten home from the bar and she was talking shit about me. So I said that. Okay? She's not apologizing to me for having people on panel calling me a predator and pedophile and all that other bullshit. I said something that I shouldn't have said. And I know that it was wrong. Am I apologizing for it? No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Why don't you apologize for the things you've done? For fuck's sake, I apologize for the things I've done. You don't. And at least TJ did.
The act of threatening to do it is harassing someone. And as someone who is wanting to run to court to file all these lawsuits for people harassing you, you need to get your shit in check because you ain't got.
You need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up. She knows how much I'm harassing. Meanwhile, AJ cannot fucking stop talking about me. Thank you for saying that. Carrie, how many streams do I do about AJ? Nothing. She's constantly talking about me. Constantly. That's not harassment? Carrie, what is your point? What is your point? Now she's making it seem like I'm wrong for being angry. After being poked and poked and poked and poked, I said something. Wow. And I know it was wrong. That's why I'm not going to do that. I just said it to piss her off. Talk about the wrench situation. Talk about what you did to GP316's chat. Talk about that. Because you were going to do that. That's what you did. I didn't do anything. I said something that I shouldn't have said, but I knew I wasn't going to do it. And I was drunk. I just got home.
Had no room to talk.
I think people aren't going to believe it, but I remember when Hussy did that, and I don't know if you called me or texted me or whatever, but you were like, I'm not sure what to do. I want to support Hussy, but I think it might have gone too far. And I was like,
and I felt so stupid because I had been defending him because he had already so he called her.
Unfucking believable. You know, when you told me that you did what you did, I will check my email. I definitely will. What? Listen. First of all, you did that thing to GP316's channel long before I made that comment. You don't think I felt a certain way about that? Because GP is my friend? Now you're acting like you're holier than thou. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to do. Oh, he said this. Oh, he said, you say a lot of fucking things. You say a lot of fucking things. I didn't want you talking to Buffweeb like that. I didn't appreciate that. I really didn't appreciate that. Because I don't think it was warranted. He didn't do anything. He was making content. He was offering to make content, and we would benefit from it, and they would benefit from it, or a $100 an hour interview to speak to him. Meanwhile, you call that disgusting. But don't you come on my panel to speak to him? Don't you come up on my panel to speak to Rev? So I didn't like the fact that you called him disgusting. You kind of got what you deserved. And you're just butthurt, Carrie, because he called you out for saying the N-word. That's why you got pissed, didn't you? That's why you were mad. Because he said, well, Carrie, if you think I'm disgusting, I think your behavior was disgusting when you said the N-word. You did say the N-word. And you didn't like that because you don't like when people hear that you said the N-word. And that's why I tried to tell AJ not to play it, because you didn't want anyone to hear it. That's why you're mad, because he called you out. Not because he called you disgusting. No, you said the N-word.
Husband's job, number one, in the first place. Okay. And I actually excused that because I found a way to rationalize and justify it in my head. I see that now. I shouldn't have even done that. But in my mind,
it's idiots like you that every little thing you get triggered. Like every little fucking thing. Hey, Looney Tune. I said something. I said it purposely to piss her off. Because for 6 months to 9 months, she cannot fucking stop talking about me. And she does 9-hour fucking streams. So I said it to piss her off. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to ruin my reputation, as though your reputation isn't already ruined. As though we haven't fucking people already have problems with you and people have problems with me, just like any other content creator. Dark Scale Creature, thank you so much for becoming a member, sweetheart. Thank you for the support. I enjoy your emojis and your membership shout outs, hon. Thank you. And like, I don't understand. I said something purposely because I knew it was going to piss her off. And I know it was wrong if someone took it the wrong way. But did it happen? No, it's not going to happen, Carrie. Maybe you find a way to get over it. I don't know. Go seek therapy.
I said, look, he's talked to her husband before. Like, they've actually talked on the phone and shit before.
Yeah.
They know each other. And he's just calling and leaving a voice message. He wasn't like calling to talk to the job. He was just calling to talk to him and left a message. I don't see like that's that big of a deal, right? And looking back now, I feel really fucking stupid for saying that because
Oh, you know what then? You want to look back? I got a lot of times I felt stupid with you. Looking back on the morning rain. I used to feel so uninspired. You want to look back and say how stupid I looked? I look back and I say, that fucking $500, boy, that fucking burns me, man. Let me tell you. It fucking, please give me my money back. Give me my money back.
I justified that, and then he turned around and he took it another fucking step further. And that's when it was like, oh my God, like now he's done like this, I can't defend this.
Well, I can't defend the wrench thing, darling. I can't defend the wrench thing. You actually fucked up shit on his channel. You actually did it. Me, on the other hand, did not do anything. I was just talking shit. And she knows that. AJ knows that. Guess what? Her husband has the job. Calm the fuck down, Carrie. Don't make a big federal case out of something that nothing happened. Nothing happened. You're wasting 20 minutes on something that means nothing. Okay?
Like, how can I defend this? I could barely defend.
Interrupt.
I never asked you to defend anything, you stupid bitch. I've never asked you to defend anything. How can I defend this? How can I defend this? Fuck you and your defense. When did I say you got to defend it? You stupid ass. I can't defend this. I can't defend this.
I blame you. She shuts up when you talk.
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm fucking with you. I think that is very normal, and I know I've said it before. I think that we just naturally give more grace to our friends because we feel like we know their character and we know the actual type of person we are. I know I do that. I've done this. I mean, everything. And
are you going to address, Michael? Do you know what she did with GP's channel? Are you okay with her calling me a fucking snake?
I think that maybe that was the same thing with Hussy. Like, I think you felt like you knew, who he was and what he actually believed and what he would and wouldn't do. And then it changes when you feel like the foundation of the character of the person is not what you thought it was. Then that is
Michael, shame on you. Shame on you. Really. She's never going to learn. And you are playing into her fucking victim bullshit game. Because he hasn't said anything negative about her behavior. Nothing.
Is that feeling of like not having that to, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have that anymore. Like they don't have those beliefs. So then you start rethinking and reevaluating every interaction. And I get angry at people for putting me in that position because I believe you are this person. Your character shows me that. And then when that is then later on changed or proven to be false, that makes me mad at the person because that's not my fault. I'm taking you at the person you are, presenting yourself as. And when you change that, you then change my position. That's not my fault. That's your fault.
And I also since you're sniping Hussy, because you got to do this, right? You got to stream every day. You
No,
got to
I'm
do all
glad
this.
that he is because I have
Because
a
we're
lot
gonna
to
get
say.
yes, we're about to get
Uh-oh.
to your side of this too.
Yeah.
But you know, earlier, like he is literally Hussy. You are literally begging to talk to Shani and Rev, and like to the point that you're on your stream this morning. Rev, I'll pay you $100 to talk for a voice, like just a voice stream or a voice chat. $100. Why won't you take it? Then you're calling up to the shelter to find out if they serve food at this time and this much because you want to prove that they're lying and that they're a piece of shit. And so then you call, you find out that something that they said about the food is a lie, and so they're pieces of shit, and you're exposing it. But yet, then you're turning around and offering the people that are fucking lying $100.
Hey,
like,
is that true? Frankie said that Hussy is trying so hard to suck up to
yes,
TJ.
yes,
Hussy is sucking up to TJ.
yes, yeah.
Where? Where am I sucking up to TJ? I literally said his behavior was disgusting, but he apologized. Are you people fucking crazy? Yeah, I called the CIC. I have every right to call the CIC. I'm glad I called the CIC. Now I don't have to spend 30, 40 bucks on a Chinese buffet because they get food. That's why I called. That's why I fucking called. And now maybe the other person that wanted to spend Chinese buffet on the two guys to go with them, maybe they'll save their fucking money too. That's why I fucking called. What is it to you who I fucking call anyway? What business is it to you? There's nothing wrong with it. I did it online in front of everybody because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, if I think I'm doing something wrong, I'll do it behind the scenes. Right, Penguin? If I thought that I was doing something wrong, why would I do it in front of 300 people? I'm actually saving myself money. Right. Yeah, I told them you can come up and do that. What is it to you? Why? But you come on my panel to talk to him. What is the problem? Seriously, what is the problem, Carrie? Are you going to now pick on every little thing that I do? Again, when Kristen went to the house a few times for us and she vlogged it and she went around the property, went on the front porch, you had no fucking problem with that. Mind your business what I do. Seriously, mind your fucking business. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm not kissing no one's ass, Carrie. And I haven't flip-flopped either. Unlike you. Okay, and I'm not on an apology tour. What would I be kissing TJ's ass about for?
Yeah.
I did.
And also tried to say that I was
Christ.
the one that had the idea for him to interview Tabs and was pushing that. What? No, the fuck it wasn't.
They had the idea for who to? Hussy?
Yes, he literally. She showed up in the.
I have text messages. I never said that you twisted my arm and said that you told me to interview Tabs. I said that already. Don't lie and put words in my mouth. What I said was, you did not tell me not to. When I told Tabs, I don't want to do it, Tabs, I changed my mind. TJ's stream, TJ said, now they're not doing it, but Carrie said, don't do it. That's what I said. Carrie had nothing to do with me changing my mind. I never said, you told me to do it. Stop fucking lying. And I said this in my other stream as well. She lies, just like she was trying to lie about me saying that I never liked her. And then Eric was like, oh, he never liked you? He said, no, well, that's probably what he's going to say. And
chat when he was live, and he texts me and says, oh, Tab's in the chat. Should I ask her for an interview? Putting me on the spot. And I'm like, whatever, sure, whatever you think.
Dude, I can tell you for
and
absolute
then he started out
certainty
saying that it was my idea.
That
and
is
I was
100%, because as soon as that happened,
I was like,
I know that you talked to Tabs and said, listen, you can do what you want. I would advise against it.
No, I didn't think it was a good idea at that point because, well, and at the time,
but you didn't tell. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. For fuck's sake. I said it on my stream with Tabs in the chat. I said, Tabs, I'm glad you're coming in here. I don't want you to think that I want you here because I'm going to get an interview out of you. I want you to know that you're welcome here because we want you here, not because of the interview. And I'm not doing it. That's it.
Told him to tell you it wasn't
yes,
a good
dude.
idea.
I remember. Yes, I believe it was like, I don't know if you know what's going on.
Had already
this is
popped
happening,
off.
and it is a bad idea.
Right. The shit with TJ had popped off. I was trying my best, right, to not get involved in any drama, whatever. And
Carrie, are you really always going to say that? You're all about the drama. Carrie, you can't even do these fucking carried away with whatever the fuck his name is without doing this drama shit.
And so I'm barely streaming or doing anything, and I'm just in Hussy's chat that day or whatever, watching him, and she came in there, and next thing I know, this interview thing is getting brought up, and I'm like, oh great, like I'm like, this is not, it's going in the wrong direction, right? Like I just want the whole thing too with Tabs is that I mean
so why didn't you tell me? Carrie, since you didn't want it, or you thought it was not good, or was not going to end well, why didn't you give me your opinion on it? Since I was asking, since you claim I was asking for it, why didn't you tell me? I wonder why.
I know TJ doesn't want to believe this, and he doesn't have to. It doesn't really matter, but I know that people in the Discord and that are around me know, and even Michael, that like me talking to Tabs and being friends with her and nice to her and whatever, allowing her to be in the chat, she's in the Discord, literally nothing to do with TJ. We don't talk about TJ. She comes in,
You told me the shit with Tabs and TJ. Stop it. You might not be doing it in Discord, Caribou, but you're sure as hell doing it behind the scenes. I never asked you. I didn't even know who Tabs was until you brought her name up. And you talked about their past relationship and all the shit that he did and how he didn't work and all this bullshit. You did that. I didn't know fucking Tabs. I don't know these people. You're the one that told me Cal was homeless.
Like, it went in movie night. So it doesn't have anything to do with TJ. I genuinely like her as a person.
I didn't even think of this for some reason.
It isn't even about him. But that's what they want to make it. And
that may have been like the last straw, or like the thing that I mean, TJ's maybe the most fucked up for. Like, he is trying to equate. He is saying that, and I'm going to be just as completely honest as I can. He brought Tabs into this. He would bring her on after we would stream. He would bring her over, and we would talk to them both. Jeans and I would, couple to couple, essentially. We would talk to them. We would talk about making plans to do stuff.
We were talking about meeting
we were talking about doing
out.
stuff.
Yeah, I like.
What does that have to do with being on the internet and talking about the relationship? Hanging out, meeting up, talking behind the scenes. What does that have to do with her coming on panel and telling the world that he wasn't working, he was buying sugar boogers and this and that? Shut the fuck up. That's not bringing him up.
After that, when TJ was in the hospital, she called us every day and updated us.
Well, yeah, she was, well, not every day, but she was.
She called a lot or texted, but
yes,
she was keeping us in the loop.
Yes. Yeah.
But
and told us, like,
so he brought her into this, and there was a friendship that I think came out of that, and it may have like waned when they split up, but I think that you guys kept in contact, Facebook friends, all that bullshit. But he is trying to equate that to, he's saying, what if I went and found Jackson's biological dad? If in your head, those two things are the same, then I mean, I don't even know who the fuck you are, dude. Like,
right? I've
bananas.
never even talked to you about Jackson's biological dad, so he's not involved in any of this. He's not even involved in my life. Like, what?
For everything that anyone needs to know, I am. You know what I'm saying? I am.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's the whole point too, that he was making a.
Hold on. Let me get a snapshot of that. Do not block her, because she is now harassing me. I've told her to leave me the fuck alone, and she's in here. Hold on. I'm telling you to leave me the fuck alone. Now you are harassing me, and I will be contacting the police. And now you're asking for a restraining order. Ban user, bitch. That's unicorn boil.
Point of picking that to use as an example for that reason as well, which is pretty fucked up, TJ. What, you want to drive in the fact that he's not his biological dad or something? Like, it's kind of a weird choice that you made. And not only weird for that reason, but also just completely ridiculous, because it's not even remotely close to being the same. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna pull up this stream, I Blame You, so we can tell us what this is. I wanted to get to the stuff that he was saying.
I can't.
Oh my god!
It is just people are
said if that were me.
Anything we text, where
I agree with that.
Can she say much?
Change in you that you think it is. Not all
Where
off.
is that?
Your nose isn't that big.
Oh, look at Carrie.
Like, the ear piercing really throws me for a loop, because I've literally never had that.
You know who you look.
It's me.
Just saying.
And you know, excuse it, or you know, Keldo just said thanks for the content, hun. Like, Keldo
for that one.
Home Alone.
Sounds hot.
That ain't growing back the same.
Coming back all the way.
You just turned into eggs. That's
pretty
you're gonna
much.
Be,
yeah.
You better get used to bandanas.
He's starting to look rough,
Michaeling it.
Well, 90 people watching you reacting to Shani and Rev. That is epic. That is epic. You guys, honestly, she's one of the most ungrateful because, hey, Mags, I have never been this transparent, this friendly. I literally treated her like a sister. Go stream Hussy in bed for me. Right, Katie? I literally treated her like a sister. If you ask her, has any other content creator treated you the way Hussy has treated you? I really would love to know the answer. I'm not even trying to say that I'm the nicest person. I'm not the nicest person. No, I'm not. But I'm 100% confident that I did everything I could. You know? Yeah, Callie, oh shit. Hold on. I was. But doesn't matter. People always, no matter what, they find way. Now I was fake. Where? Where fake? No, I think you were fake. Bitch, you were the one talking behind my back. You're calling me fake? You're calling me fake. What did I do behind your back? What did I ever say anything poorly about you? I don't know either. I don't know either. I did. How many people already said that you blocked me for nothing? Yeah. It is what it is. Seriously. She's lost over 100 subs. She's lost over, yeah, that's a lot. And she has how many people watching now? And she's doing Shani and Rev. I thought she didn't want to do Shani and Rev. She has 115 people watching. I thought you didn't want to do Shani and Rev. Today is Wednesday. You got that idiot on panel with you. I thought you were doing your Carried Away. You don't want to do the drama. You know what? You're such a liar. Please, just admit it. Are you serious? Dark says, Carrie blocked me for talking about my YouTube channel in the chat before, jealous ass bitch. Whatever, you know. You live and you learn, guys. You live and you learn. But honestly, if you didn't see the way I treated her, you would never believe me if I told you. You had to see it with your own eyes. You had to witness it. Otherwise, if I tried to explain it to you, you'd be like, "Why are you stupid?" Did you guys saw? So, oh, brother. Well, now she got 90 people. Great. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much Yeah, you know what? I don't need her as a friend. There are other nice people online. That hold on, guys, 1 second. We're messed up. Okay. She was giving misinformation and showing his minor age domestic. I don't know. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Exactly. Oh, that's so sweet. Callie K. That's so sweet. The amount of supporters you have, Hussy. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love each and every one of y'all. It's very late. It's 12:30. You guys get some rest, and I will see you tomorrow. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better, and be what you is regardless. And always remember, Hussy love you. Bye.